Ethan Winters mentioned in RE5. In Resident Evil 5, people found a document in game mentioning of someone named Ethan W. People chalked up to be, our Ethan Winters, but from what we know, it's not. Especially with the timeline and the way shit goes down. Ethan would have been like 14 around this time, so nah, it can't be him. Hey, but coincidence? I don't know. I don't think so. Image of a developer in RE4. Near the end of the game, after Mike's helicopter death scene, you can find a hidden developer secret out of bounds. It's just a funny looking picture of one of the developers in a green jacket. You can even see with the sniper from far away, but that's pretty much about it. Steve was abused as a child. Steve Burnside. The character from Code Veronica is said to be neglected by his father, but note that his father worked for Umbrella. You can kind of like connect the dots. He didn't really spend much time with Steve, but I don't really see a lot of like information how physical abuse or maybe mental abuse, just that he was neglected, that's about it. Superimposed double helix T symbiotic regeneration. So for this one I couldn't find much on it, besides I assume because of the word regeneration, I keep getting a bunch of the regenerators from RE4, but that's about it. I couldn't really find anything else on this. If you guys know anything, put down in the comments please. N64 Resident Evil 0. Originally there was supposed to be an N64 version of Resident Evil 0, but it never came to be. There's supposed to be a prototype out and about, but no concrete if it's like an actual thing. Like there's gameplay, but a physical cartridge out for people to like distribute, not yet. But that's about it. Carlos's dartboard bullseye dialogue. In RE3 remake, if you're playing as Carlos and you're at the hospital area, there's a little extra dialogue you get for hitting a bullseye like in the middle with the gun. It's pretty small and like who gives a fuck, but like it's there, small little details.
Oh yeah, the kid still got it.
Let that be a lesson to all dartboards.
Leon and Hunnigan's radio camera tricks. In Resident Evil 4 Original, when the game cuts to its radio sequence with Hunnigan or either Raymond Salazar or Osmond Sadler, if you no-clip to the game during these cutscenes, you can see that it's just an actual, like, the 3D models of the characters just behind like a frame, which is like, what the heck? You would think it was like maybe like a pre-render, but nah, it's 3D models behind a frame, that's it. Fourth wall break in RE6. I kind of wish they had some information like background on the Reddit post, but like, that shit's fucking bare bones. You just level the title. But I couldn't find anything on this one, guys. Just shit from RE4 and like older titles like Veronica and then like I think RE2, but nothing on RE6 at all. Like jack nothing. I'm just like out on the loop. So if you guys know anything, let me know. P virus. This entry could be referring to either the prototype virus or the progenitor virus, but it doesn't specify, so I'm gonna just go over both quickly. So the progenitor virus was founded by this flower, sorry I can't pronounce it, from West Africa, and said to be over 1 billion years old. What it does is just reanimates dead organisms, and that's about it. When Oswald Spencer was doing like research on the progenitor virus, it was later stolen by Albert Wesker, we know from RE5 DLC, and he used it to make the Ouroboros strain, Ouroboros virus, which you guys already know if you've played RE5. You guys know, you kind of just already know this stuff already. For the prototype virus, it was something that Albert Wesker injected himself during the mansion incident, the RE1 games. This is what caused Albert Wesker to get like superhuman powers, like super speed, strength, and had those like red eyes. And that's pretty much about it. There's not much else to this. Inhabitant malicious. For this entry, I couldn't find anything on it like at all. Like no, not even like the words, not even nothing, no key tags, nothing at all. I'm thinking maybe this is from like a memo from like an entry, like from some notes from some game, but there's nothing I can find on it at all. If you guys know anything, let me know. RE1 in the first person. So there are fan-made games for the both RE1 and RE2 originals in the first person, which is like, I think it sounds cool as fuck, but I don't know. The novelty of over the shoulder for those two games in particular is like, I guess it's just a cool gimmick, like it's just fun for like just a quick playthrough, But the really cool thing is that the creators, I'll put the name here, They were faithful to, I guess, the artistic aspects of the games. Like they kept like a 1-to-1 scale with the environments and the models, which is really cool. But it just kind of, it's weird because they add mechanics like first person, like gun wobbling, showing your gun around, some different stuff like that. But it's cool. I think it's cool, but I personally wouldn't play it. But if you guys are interested, check it out. Giant sky face in RE3. There's this poster you can find early on in the game, and it's like you can't really see it too well, but this poster can be found, I guess, outside in like the sky. But to me, it doesn't even look like the sky. It looks more like clouds, if anything. And it's so awkward. Like there's so much like things going on in like the environment. So many posters and like textures. It's like you can't really tell too well what's going on. So it's like I'm surprised people would like notice this, especially with like especially with how old the game is. I would say people play this like on an old blocky TV. So how would you even notice this? I assume this came on maybe later on down down like in recent years with advancements of like emulators and shit like that. It's just so weird how the creators would just like stretch out a poster, like some kind of texture from the game and like to the sky. It looks really weird when you start looking into it, but that's it. Inaccurate cosplays. I'm kind of confused on why this is on Iceberg, because I'm not sure if it's kind of implying something specific. Because in general, I just find a bunch of arguments online, people saying, "Hey, you guys, you didn't do this right if you're a cosplay." Like, dude, it's cosplay. I mean, it's subjective, People say you have fun, or you could fucking just keep it straight and narrow, make sure everything's tip-top shape, make sure your glasses are this size, your boots are cleaned a certain way, shit like that. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. I don't cosplay and shit like that. I don't give a fuck about that stuff. So I'm good in the hood. But you guys, I don't know. I feel like this one's just really random for an entry piece, but it's here. Luis's death was a last-minute decision. Alright guys, don't hate me for this one, but I tried so hard looking for this one because I feel like I was on it, like just tip of the tongue type thing. But I couldn't find anything. I'm thinking it's because, the new game came out, RE4 remastered. I ain't playing that garbage. But I did find a bunch of information on like the old Hookman version of the game, the Castle version, the Black Mist version, whatever you want to call it. The live demo E3 version they teased out. I saw a lot of information on that, but nothing else on Lewis per se. Just a bunch of stuff on the new game. I'm like, no, come on. I hate when information gets outruled by newer information, just by the same title of name, if you get what I mean. For this case, just like an example. I'm trying to look for RE4 stuff, and the only thing I keep finding is RE Remastered. Like, come on, man, I'm looking for the old one. I even put like 2005, and I put PS2, GameCube. Like, what are the keywords that they want from me? I use other search engines like Bing and what's the other one? Opera. I don't want to use my DuckDuckGo. I don't want to fucking try it out. I'm pretty sure it's the same bullshit. But hey, if someone knows anything, put in the comments. Wesker doing the thing. You can never be too sure, guys. YouTube guidelines, it's kind of like dodging a bullet. Either get hit or just get lucky, I guess. But for this one, I think it was trying to look for like a parody video, maybe. I couldn't find anything like that unless I went to like those kind of websites. I feel like there would be something like that, maybe in picture form, maybe. But I did find some weird social media posts about this. Not this, but like certain aspects about this. It's weird. If you guys look into this stuff, you might find it. Maybe I had to look kind of deep into this, so it's kind of obscure. You probably won't find it, but if you guys know, you know. Agartha. There's nothing on this on the internet at all, besides a cut game, well, a canceled game, I guess, by Sega called Agartha. Supposed to be this survival horror game. That's it. Hunt again pun. Oh shit, guys, I'm starting to see a trend. A lot of these are fucking becoming so obscure that I can't fucking find them. I have to use fucking different search engines to find some of this shit. And some of these are like in post forums, but a lot of stuff is deleted, or like people are just talking about like, hey, you guys, you know anything about this? Like, no, oh, dang, like I'm on it. We have the right group. We can't find it. My only hope is you guys might know, because some of the stuff is like, what the fuck? Oh, also guys, good thing I found, I think maybe the original poster of the Iceberg. Maybe, I think. an older version, I think. I'm not too sure if it's an updated one, because I think there's multiple versions now, I think. But, yeah, so we got some leads on some information, I think. So, kudos, I guess. Krauser flexing copy pasta. I'm pretty sure this one's gone. It's probably deleted or something, but... Dude, this shit is crazy. R/copy pasta right now, looking for Resident Evil stuff. It's fucking wild. I can't show here because some of the stuff is just like... I could blur it out, but like, you guys won't see that shit, but... Some of the posts in here like are wild. You know, some things you wouldn't want to have on your work computer. Definitely not. Non-confident mercenary hell birthday cake slice image. What the fuck? For this entry, guys, I didn't find anything, but I did find some place. Maybe I don't think this is what the entry is about, but I found a place selling a birthday cake with mercenary theme on it. You know, maybe that could count for something. Tea spilling fanfic. This is a fanfic called Vandor Absolution by Blissful Heart, Andrith, 2015. It is based on the Resident Evil movie, Resident Evil Vendetta. It acts sort of like a prequel story, expanding on Glenn Aris's like past trauma from the government bombing on his wedding day, and the story kind of like ties in with Rebecca, because he kind of encounters at the hospital. But that's about it. We can't really assume too much more because the story is cut short. It's only 2 chapters and it's pretty short, so we don't really know the full extent of what the author was trying to say. Alright, I forgot to add the tea spilling part. So somewhere in the story it just mentions about tea spilling on someone's pants. That's about it. RE6 Whooper is an expression of hate against Americans. I'm sorry, I think that the author made some of these up as a joke kind of thing, but not really, you know, as a joke implying something. For example, for this one, there's nothing else on this online, but if you know what a Whooper is, essentially it's like that big enemy type. I'll show a picture here. They're infected with the C virus, and for some reason, explanation through the wiki, gases expanded in their body to make their bodies super huge. And I guess the author, I'm gonna say author, this is kind of just subjective. I'm just throwing my take on it. So the big size is kind of just like messing with the consumerism and capitalism with America, like McDonald's, fast food places. Just mean all these foods are making you fat for us Americans. Because I don't, dude, there's nothing in here online. I think this is more like something that author just like thought himself or with a group. I didn't see any discussions on this one, but I don't see more of the expression of hate. More like they're just making fun of Americans, if anything. Because this isn't China. I know they're enlarged humans, but it's more like they're just messing with them. Not really hate per se. If you guys have anything on it, let me know. Vitruvian plant. Again, like the other ones, the last entries we've been going so far, I couldn't find anything on this besides. Oddly enough, I found a bunch of power plants and nuclear power stuff, and people were talking online about herbs, you know, from Resident Evil. Like, what are they made from? Where are they based off from? That's about it. And also, I keep getting, you know, the Vitruvian Man, the Perfect Man, that painting by Leonardo da Vinci. I keep finding that. That's it. If you guys know anything, let me know, because I feel like this one's kind of, it's a little too far-fetched. Oh shit, we fucking finished! I mean, we're not done, guys. We still have more to go. Let me check around. We have 1, 2, 3. We got 3 more, you know, bottom tiers to work with. But I'm afraid that I'm not sure, guys. I have fucking no confidence that the last ones are gonna be able to be searched. 'Cause I feel like these are, like I said before on some of the other entries, that the author kind of just like threw these out on the whim. You know, I don't think these really like backed up by discussions or by anybody at least. They're just kind of generalized. Hey, but I want to thank the fans, guys, you know, because these videos don't really get a lot of views, so hitting a 70 view count is like better than nothing, you know, because I want these RE videos to be pushed out. I know it's more for me though, but I don't know, I like doing this shit, and I try to finish these icebergs. Some of the ones I did before, I'm pretty sure no one gives a fuck. I see my analytics. No one's really consistent with all the videos, but I'll try to finish the old ones if I can. Some of them are kind of outdated, if that makes any sense. Kind of like, you know, the RE situation, this one. Like, if I search something up, it's probably gonna be blocked out by new information, or like it's too obscure or outdated that shit's deleted, and it's already fucking too late. I kind of need help of you guys to do these videos, even though I don't got a huge view count. So I'm not sure how that's gonna happen, but hey, you never know. But thank you guys for watching. For the few people that watched this video to the end, or even like at all. Peace out.